You're listening to Country Music Junkies, hosted by Patrice Whiffen. This week on Country Music Junkies, I am pleased to be chatting with Shelburne, Ontario native Jessica Soul. Jessica, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Patrice. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Now, you have been a very busy artist behind the scenes, but also on social media. I know I've been following your videos for the past several months now. And finally, the day is almost here where your tune, Think of Us, is going to be dropped on Friday, August 13th. How pumped are you to finally see it come to fruition?
I am so excited for this song to be out in the world. We have been working on it for so long, and I've been talking about it for so long since May, and I can't wait for it to be out finally. I've got so many friends that are texting me saying, the 19-second clip you've been posting online is stuck in my head.
It is definitely an earworm for sure. You hear it and it's catchy and it's easy to remember. So I feel like it's definitely something that gets caught in your head very easily. And I'm sure, I will say, I've heard the tune and it's amazing. So fun, so fresh, and also very relatable. So I feel like fans are going to have this going through their heads long after the first time they hear it. I know you've been working on that new style, new sound to introduce to fans. Tell me a little bit about the behind-the-scenes process.
Yeah, so we have a little bit more of a contemporary, fun, energetic country vibe with this, but I also wanted to incorporate a little bit of what I call yeehaw influence. Because I'm a big fan of 90s country, so we've got a lot of instruments like banjo and dobro and slide guitar. And I'm super pumped to have those two kind of worlds combine into one sound. And I remember telling Sean in my mix notes when he sent me over the first mix of Think of Us, I was listening to it and I was like, this sounds so good, but I'm wondering if we could turn up the yeehaw instruments. And he called me right away and he was laughing so hard. He goes, this is my favorite mix note I've ever gotten. So that's kind of what you can expect with the new stuff.
Talk a little bit about the process. I know you mentioned you've been kind of teasing it since May, but what was the process of bringing this song to life, and why did you decide that this song would be kind of that first sort of introduction to you and your new sound?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for all those kind words. That means the world to me. I'm so glad you love the song. But the process was so fun. I have the opportunity to work with Sean Moore, who's been very, very busy lately. He's up for Producer of the Year with the Country Music Association of Ontario, which is so exciting.
Yeah.
And we've been working so hard on a new sound that I'm really excited to share. So I remember writing the song. It was a solo write, and we were picking songs for some new stuff to release. And I went to the studio and I played the song for Sean on my guitar, and he sat there for a second, and then he looked at me and he goes, we've got to cut that song. That's a hit.
Love that. That is so cool. Now, when you wrote it, did you think it would kind of be the focal point, or was it not until Sean kind of said, okay, that's a banger, let's get that recorded?
You know what? I didn't really know. I kind of, when I write songs by myself, I feel like there's a little bit of that little hesitance that I have. So I kind of thought it was a good song that we could record, but then once I got the validation from Sean, I was like, perfect, let's go.
Love that. Very cool. Now, as a solo write, where did the inspiration for the tune come from?
Yeah, so for this one, I kind of feel like everyone has that one ex that they sometimes still wonder about, you know what I mean?
Of course.
Like, people are thinking about what their ex is doing or how they are, or if they ever think about how things used to be when you were together. And Think of Us definitely has that nostalgic kind of vibe to it, even though it's a breakup song. It's all about looking back at all the good memories that you shared and hoping that your ex looks back at the memories too and thinks about all the good times you shared. And so I kind of wanted to put a little bit of a different spin on the classic breakup song, and I think of Us is definitely something a lot of people can relate to. So I'm hoping that even if one person just listens to it and they think this song was written for me, that's a win for me in my book.
Love that. Very cool. And again, I think everyone does sort of relate to that to a certain extent too, regardless of how things ended. You definitely have fond moments, and that's why you were with the person to begin with. So I think it's definitely a relatable tune and a very fun tune, and I guarantee fans, you're going to want to turn this one up in the car. Now, Jessica, I know you've been working on a lot of other music too. Can you kind of tease maybe what's to come?
Yeah, well, we do have a music video coming for Think of Us, which has been a lot of fun to work on.
Cool.
And I've got to work with Roadhouse Productions on that one, and it looks so good. I'm so excited about it. But we've also been working really hard in the studio, and we've got some more music coming for later in the year, and also some new stuff coming for the new year too. So I'm super pumped.
Excellent. Well, I love that there's new music coming, and I feel like with things opening up now, we've got some more live shows. I know you played this past weekend. As far as other shows go, do you have anything kind of coming up that we should be on the lookout for, or should we just kind of keep our eyes peeled to your socials?
I do have a lot of shows coming up in August. I'm playing with Susie Corey at Love Revolution this weekend, so Saturday the 14th. I've got a few local to my hometown shows that I'm going to be playing later in August at the Caledon Inn. I'm originally from Caledon, Ontario.
Nice.
Yep, so that'll be fun. It's one of my favorite patios to play, the Caledon Inn. It's beautiful. So I'm there twice, the 18th and the 25th.
Sounds like you've got a lot coming up very soon. You can head to jessicasoulmusic.com to find out exactly where Jessica is going to be for the next little while. And also stay tuned to her socials for all of the fun reels. I know I love watching your reels. That's personally my favorite thing that you post.
Thank you.
On socials. They're so fun. But looking forward to new music from you, and also the new music video for Think of Us. Now, if fans want to connect with you directly, where's the best place for them to go?
Totally. I'm all over social media. The best place would probably be either on Instagram or Facebook, though.
Now, is there anything that fans need to know about you right now? Is there anything kind of fun or different that fans need to know?
Well, I'm super, super excited for the single drop to be coming so soon, and I can't wait for everyone to hear it. I've been getting so much love already just from all of the kind of teasers I've been posting, so get ready for that. I've got some fun playlists coming with that too, so stay tuned to my socials for all the updates, but for now, I'm just super excited to have my music out finally.
Love it. Well, looking forward to hearing more from you soon and seeing you live in person at a show real soon as well. Again, we're chatting with Jessica Soul. Jessica, thanks so much.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today, Patrice.